Welcome to Conversations with Malik podcast, coming to you from Long Island, New York. I'm glad to have you and thank you all who are listening or watching this show. This podcast is about the stories of transformation of regular people during the basic struggle and pain of life. Everybody has a testimony. We all have survived the darkness. Now let's talk about how we got to the light so we can help our brothers and sisters who still haven't overcome their demons. But guess what? We all have devils on different levels. So through conversations, we use the tools and insight to light the path of hope. Let's have a chat and stop running from our issues. If we live through it, then talking about it probably won't kill us. That's what we're doing. We're talking, we're crying, we're laughing, we're joking. But we're looking inward so we can grow outward is the theme of this show. The caterpillar transforming into the butterfly is the goal and purpose of this podcast. When you talk about you, I learn about me. Iron sharpens iron and steel sharpens steel. So we can cut through the fog of despair into the hope of today. And listen, before we start today's show, please don't forget to follow us at convoswithmalik.com, convoswithmalik.com. We're on Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. Listen, the Facebook page is popping. Conversations with Malik. Just like it, and you're going to see everything that's going on. You know, we got inspirational stuff on there. The YouTube channel is starting to buzz. I'm getting more and more likes. Listen, and first and foremost, thanks for the past couple of weeks. Everybody on YouTube we've been promoting the page a little differently too. But everybody that's been liking on YouTube, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit that little bell so that you get alerts. And listen, I'm here right now, and when I get a chance to do interviews like this, which is very, very special, you know, it's been a long time coming. He's actually one of the first people I wanted to have on, but he was running so much. We got my man Colby Wilkins, which I call him Star, from Star Celebrity Cheesakes. So look, we clap for ourselves, right?
Right.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I can't complain. Can't complain.
And listen, you know, we've known each other a long time.
Yes.
We've known each other a long, long time.
Yes.
And I think I was saying to you over the summer that I can't remember me and you having, well, we've had disagreements, but I can't remember me and you ever
Yes.
having hard words.
No, never.
I can't remember. I was really thinking. I said, I can't remember me and him like really ever. Now me and Raheem used to go at it.
Yes.
Me and Raheem didn't get along. We got along at times, but a lot of times we didn't get along.
Yes.
And I guess because we were both cancers.
Yes.
You know, and both strong-willed.
Yes.
But so listen, you're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. We're going to kind of start present, and then we're going to go back, and then we're going to come back forward.
Okay.
First of all, I want to let everybody know who you are. First of all, he has his own cheesecake company, and I'm going to let you explain a little more about what it is that you do with Star Celebrity Cheesecake. Let's talk about that.
Okay. So, the name of the company is Star Celebrity Cheesecake. We started in 2004. Just to roll back a little before that, I mean, it was pretty much an idea. I was working at this company called Rico. Okay. And while I was at this company, Rico, I was sitting down, you know, I'm looking on the computer. I don't think I was supposed to be on the computer, but I was working in corporate America.
On the computer,
right. On the computer, and I'm taking a look at all these different companies. And I came across this company, which I will not plug right now,
no doubt,
because it's all about Star Celebrity Cheesecake.
No doubt.
Right? But I came across this company, and I looked at it, man, and I said, man, I can bring this to my people. You know, I think I can do this. So at that point, my wife's uncle, he was staying with us, right? He was staying with us, and they called him Strong John, right? And he was a chef. So he would always tell us, well, hey, you know, I'm going to make you guys something. But he never did. He never did. So, I'm sitting down, and I looked over at one of my co-workers, and I said to him, have you ever tasted a Strong John's cheesecake? He said, nah, but it sounds good. Bing, bing, a light bulb went off in my head. By the time I left out of that office, just to fast forward, I left out of there with 25 orders at $25 a pop. Now, I had these orders, but I had to get the cheesecakes made now. Right. So, I'm on the train. I'm like, man, I have to go home and tell Strong John, which is a big guy, that we have to make these cheesecakes, right? So I get home, I explain to him, like, hey, man, I found something where we both can make some money. I have a vision,
okay,
right? Because it starts with a vision, correct?
No doubt.
Right, so I had a vision. So I said, Strong. He said, what do we got to do? I said, make cheesecakes, 25 of them. We argued for about 20 minutes, right? The argument went on, but I told him I had.
Because he's like,
vision.
how are we getting these 25 cheesecakes done this quick?
Right, but if you know me, Malik,
I know you.
I got it done.
No doubt.
I got it done. But here was the big thing. My wife, which Erica, she told me if I start one more business,
she was gonna kill me.
She told me if I start one more business, man, that was it. That's why I was working in corporate America. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna settle down.
Yeah, need a little stability.
Yes, I need a little more stability, but the entrepreneur bug is just in me. My first business was a lemonade stand. Franklin Avenue. I built it. I built the franchise actually.
Wow.
But just getting back to Celebrity Cheesecake, I went, I spoke with Erica. She said, okay, let's do this. Mm-hmm. She backed me 100% finances,
right.
just everything. We're partner.
Right.
That's my partner. Right. It's my business partner. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we got together. We put all of these things together.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward a little more. Strong John, rest in peace. He passed away, but we did keep the business going. Okay. We kept the business going. We all formulated, the recipe and things of that nature, but we kept the business going. Mm. Then came, the name. I was like, wow, we had to play around with the name a little bit. Erica was like, your name is Star. And so we're like, okay, Star, and we're thinking about, everybody wants to be a celebrity. So, Stars, Celebrity
because
Cheesecake.
It makes people feel good, celebrities, yes. And they feel like a celebrity when they get in there.
Exactly.
That's
feel
catchy.
Good. You're on Broadway.
That's catchy. You talked about the entrepreneur bug and how the light went off.
Yes.
And being an entrepreneur, it's not for everybody.
No.
But when you are an entrepreneur, you are. And you are cutting through. It's like sort of like your nature. So I was trying to describe to somebody, I think it was Friday, what being an entrepreneur is like. And I said to them, an entrepreneur is like a stray alley cat.
Yeah.
That if you try to bring it home, and lock it into the walls of your home or your apartment, it's not going to work because it's gotten a taste of, I can survive out here on my own. Yeah. I don't need anyone. I don't need some people bringing me food once a day. I can actually make it on my own. And so what happens with entrepreneurs, once you know that you can make it, the fear of not making it is gone, and you just embrace, so once you know that you can do it, you can't go back to not knowing.
Correct.
Because you know. And that's the thing with me, I know that I can do it. And so with you took it, you took the business and you ran with it. So at this point, more orders are starting to come in now? The buzz is starting to...
The buzz is starting... I really have to give a lot of credit to social media, man.
Okay.
Once we jumped on social media, Facebook, Instagram...
And that was around the time that started popping.
Exactly.
Oh, so the stars aligned for you.
The stars definitely...
Stars aligned for stars.
Yeah, because I remember a point, I had no desire to get on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Wherever we come from, Malik. Facebook wasn't something I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. But once we jumped on to Facebook, and I'm still learning the whole social media thing. When we jumped on social media, with Facebook and Instagram, you know, the orders started to come in. People started to recognize what we are doing. We're not just, yeah, I remember speaking with you. You're like, Cheesecake Store, what are you doing? You know, but once, you know, people really get into your world and they see that it's not just a cheesecake. And, you know, we're different. We're a unique company.
Right.
You know, the cheesecake is different. We're different.
What was some of the initial fears that you had to get over in the beginning process of starting the business?
Paying my bills. You know, that was the initial, you know, thing. Just besides just paying the bills, you know, looking at your family and telling them that, hey, I have this idea and, you know, I'm gonna put food on the table.
Did at any time, because I know me and Tracy have been through our ups and downs in business,
Yes.
and being business partners.
Mm-hmm.
You're married, you've been with your wife a long time, just like I
Yes.
have.
Mm-hmm.
How did that kind of affect things at home? Did y'all have any ups and downs because of the business?
Definitely some ups and downs. Like I said, when it comes time, I mean, finances. You know, is this gonna work? You know, and you know, having to say, you know, man, maybe I need to put this to the side or what have you. You know, those sort of things, and time. You know,
And
not
making
just
time for each
making
other.
time for each
Because
other.
the business sucks so much time.
Yes.
Yo, man, me and with Tracy and Malik with the bus company, we was good. When we started the centers and started working there with each other, it's the grace of God we made it through that. Still married. No, because it was tough, man.
Yeah.
Because now, how do you separate? We're there working together. We're making decisions together.
Right.
How do you just cut that off and not still be upset? Because that's the person who you're talking about these things with.
Right.
It was really, really, really challenging, and we had to redefine ourselves. Did you find that y'all had to kind of redefine yourselves in the terms of engagement?
Well, we've been together, Malik. I think, you know, pretty much the same amount of time. I mean,
Yeah.
man, me and Erica, we've been through the storm, but the business kind of, you know, made it, you know, a little more difficult. But with me and her, no matter what, we make time for each other.
Gotcha.
I don't care if it's a lunch, we're on a date.
Gotcha.
You know, but through lunch, guess what? We're talking about business. You know, it's still.
You sit there and you be like, okay, we're not talking about no business, and then it's like, okay, one thing.
One thing, yeah, you know, because she's always on it. Erica is a shark.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
she's a shark.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, you know this. You know, so she's a shark, man, and it you know, no matter what, we getting back to what you're saying, we make time for each other.
Okay.
No matter what, even if it's a small vacation,
Okay.
dinner, lunch,
Little weekend getaway.
weekend
one night
getaway,
out.
you know, and we have 4 kids, and we let them know, hey, listen, it's about us. We did what we can do for you guys, you know, but you know,
we're still important.
We are still important. I'm important to her, and she's important to me.
Let's go back to that
We'll do
lemonade stand.
Oh man. Ooh.
At what age was you when you
Man.
started the lemonade
I
stand?
was 10 years old, man. I was 10, and I knew, Malik. I knew I wanted to be a boss. I knew I wanted to work for myself.
What did that do for you generating that money? Because I know I had a paper route around that same age. It did some paper route. I made money with my paper route.
Oh, of course. Man, my father worked for IBM, and they used to have this big Christmas party. And when I tell you the gifts were fabulous, I couldn't wait, you know, till the Christmas party. But this one Christmas party, I seen this big box come out. I was like, man, what is that? I opened it up and I saw a lemonade stand. You make it yourself. Lemonade stand. And when I saw that, man, my eyes, I have a picture of it, you know. And when you had to see, I was looking down, I was looking at it, and I was like, wow.
Where was you living at?
I was living in Brooklyn, New York at the
Okay.
time, man. BK all day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was living in Brooklyn, New York. And man, when I saw the box and I saw what it was, instantly, I was like, I'm out of here. I dragged the box right on the corner of Franklin Avenue, got my friends, got everybody together. Listen, we're going into business, right? So I built it. I was dragging. My pants was soaked. I built it, and we started the lemonade stand.
You started to learn the concept of economics. It's funny you said that because one of the things that I'm looking to kind of do with my schools and with some of the things that we're going to be doing is I want to teach the kids economics. I'm actually talking with a few people about we're going to, I don't want to say too much about it, but in terms of having an app in the school, even the preschool, the after school, and even as we get grades for the kids, because we want everybody to run their own business there after school to teach them business economics, right? And so you were learning the concept of economics, like I was with the paper route. So with the paper route, well, I remember my first week I made $82. And I had to be like 9 or 10. $82, bro. Now that's a lot of money. First of all, you can buy mad candy, Franks from the Frank stand, all of that good stuff, right? I had my own money in my pocket. I don't have mom, can you give me $5? And she give me 3 because she only got 3 singles. No, I had my own money. But what happened was, my father sat me down and he said, okay. He started talking to me about money. He said, you got $82. So I don't remember the conversation verbatim, but it was like, okay, so 40 of that you got to put to the side. 20 of that you're going to give to me. We're going to start a bank account. So you really got $22, And it's funny because that's why I'm good at saving money in general. Some people can't do that. Right. But I got that from him. Going forward, I also learned it in the streets.
Definitely.
So me and you met on the block.
Yes.
And we were teenagers doing things that we shouldn't have been doing.
Right.
At a time. And you know what? Shouldn't have been doing. But
I fight with that.
Because it kind of made us who we are.
Right.
Right? We met each other at a time in Jamaica, Queens, where, there was a lot of hustling going on.
Right.
And we met each other hustling.
Right.
And so a lot of me and your initial conversations were, I tell people, we used to talk about money, generating money for hours, Star.
Yeah.
I mean, hours.
Hours.
Think about all the time on Frone Avenue, us sitting there till 4, 5 in the morning talking about nothing but money structure.
Money structure, right.
The structure of how things are going to get done and executed.
Yes.
Go get food, come back. We're going to continue this when we come back. Right, man?
All day. All day and all night.
I'm thinking about how much we talked about it and how prevalent it was. And as a result, unfortunately, we lost some people.
Yes.
We lost people that we both mutually cared about.
Definitely.
And the pain of the streets, began to outweigh the pleasure
Definitely.
of what it was that we thought we were achieving that ultimately led to us changing our lives.
Yes. Yes.
Talk to me about the impact of you being in the streets at that time in Queens. How did that affect you as a businessman?
Man, it affected me as a businessman. I remember, I always wanted to just own my own business. Even when we were, on the streets of Queens. That was a business. I don't know how anybody else, did what they were doing, but that was my ultimate thing. I just wanted to run a business. So that was my first crack at, running a business.
Gotcha.
But to be honest with you, man, I still keep a lot of those same concepts. You know, I keep the same concepts. You know, I keep my eye on the prize. I keep my eye open. You know, and I stay, you know, innovative. You know, so it impacted me a lot, man. It had a very big impact on my life, and I'll say, man, you know, the game, it doesn't change. It's just the people. You know, and it's the different cast of characters. That's it. So it impacted me. It was big. It was a big impact on me, man.
Right.
You know?
And listen, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be back with part 2 of Star Celebrity Cheesecake. We're gonna get into it. Check us out.